We're getting an update from Cara. Cara is one of our bachelorettes who had a reading with our friend, intuitive specialist Joan Marie Whelan. Let's take a look at her last appearance. Because you say you always gravitate toward the wrong guy, Joan Marie gonna ask the men a few questions and select the top 3 that she feels would be best suited for you. Joan, who did you pick?
I actually really like Pedram for you because I feel like she needs to be with someone grounded and stable and emotionally mature, and that's you. I feel like he would be great for you. I love Steven. I think that Steven is adorable. I think he's fun. I think he'd bring out your sense of humor.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go on a wild card.
Okay.
Yuvi.
You? Yeah, come on over, man. Hey, good luck to both of you.
I picked the wrong person.
Please welcome Cara back to the show. And welcome back, intuitive specialist, my buddy Joan Marie Whelan. Now, Cara.
Yes.
I'm guessing, I'm just gonna go out on a limb, it didn't work out with you and Yuvi?
No, we didn't actually even go on a date. Basically, I had not heard from him after we had left the show. I had exchanged phone numbers with him, and the show aired, and I had friends over, and they were like, "Did you choose him?" And I said, "Yes." And they were like, "Cara, you chose the wrong person." And even my mom said that. So I posted that video, and he slid into my DMs being like, "Ha ha ha, this emoji?" And then he texted me and he was like, "Is that that?" And I was like, "Well, you've not reached out to me. You haven't even tried to like further our conversation or get to know me. Are we or are we not going on a date?" And he said, "Keep Thursday open." Then at 1:30 on Thursday, he texts me and he goes, "We're gonna go to see an improv comedy show at 4:30. And I just looked at the text and I was like, "We're not going to get drinks. We're not going to dinner. Like, you're taking me to a show so we don't talk." I don't think I dealt with it the right way because I ghosted him. But I also didn't think it was my place to lecture him about what he did wrong.
Well, you did the right thing. You ghosted him. It deserves no more of your time. You did the right thing. Who do you wish you had picked?
I would have probably picked Pedram or Steven. My mom and my grandma really wanted me to choose Steven, and she wanted me to choose Steven too. I found Pedram on Instagram, and I reached out to him, and I was like, "Hey, how was your experience?" And he lives in San Diego, so he said next time he's in Los Angeles that we might go get drinks, but I haven't heard, so. I'm single.
Now, Joan Marie, Pedram, who was one of the guys she picked, and Steven, actually one of her picks for you. Were you surprised that she didn't pick him?
I was, but she chose her past, not her present, and her desires for her future.
Well, Cara, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna hit the love rewind button and we're gonna try this again. All right, Joan Marie, we're gonna start asking questions to get a feel for the guys, all right?
Okay, I want to start with Zach. I want to know what your long-term goals are for yourself and then you with a partner.
Long-term goals, I would love to explore the world more than what I've been already, and I really want to start a family. That's where I see myself.
Cody, what are your relationships like with your parents?
My parents were divorced at a very young age, so my mom would usually come to me, and we had a very close relationship very early on, just as somebody to talk to about my sisters and my father and things like that. My father, I respect to the grave. He is an amazing man. He's the hardest worker I've ever met in my entire life, and I feel like I compare myself and base other men off of him.
Great. RC,
Yeah.
what do you do to make help a woman feel safe in your presence on a first date?
I'll take her out dancing, because in that sense, she has to trust me. And when we walk into the dance floor, I let her be herself, but at the same time also controlling her, just in case she falls, tell her that, hey, I'll be there. Not only on the dance floor, but in life, I'm gonna be there if you fall. So it's
We have one for you!
Come on now!
Time out.
I got a winner!
Speaking of, you.
So let me go into this. Here's one. Name 3 things that you'd like to have in common with your partner.
humor. Well, that's something that you have your own humor. I bring my own to the table. Communication is key. And obviously value family and friendship. Because if we have that, having humor and kindness in a relationship, that puts more wood into the fire of the relationship. So that's important.
What about you? 3 things you'd like to have in common.
Work ethic. As somebody who is trying to build, I like that mutual respect, that mutual growth and support, but also understanding that you're trying to live your life, I'm trying to live mine, though we're trying to build it together, we are still 2 different people, and that's awesome. With that comes a lot of communication, a lot of understanding, emotional support, and I want somebody I can go and just have fun with. Somebody who can go and we'll go to like a Renaissance fair and just scream at a joust. Yeah, let's just go.
All right. Let's get medieval.
That's right.
Yeah.
What about you, Zach? 3 things you'd like to have in common.
Number 1 has to be effort. If we both are putting in the same type of common effort, then we're both gonna have a good foundation to build a relationship off of. Second has to be mindset. We both have to be healthy mentally, or else we're gonna be toxic for each other eventually. And then the last one's gonna be aspirations. You gotta have something that you want. And if you don't go towards what you want, then you're wasting your time going in a direction that's not gonna help you.
All right, I think we've got enough information. Joan Marie, why don't you just jot, who do you think it is on that card now? Just jot it, you're very good at it, then hand it back to me, don't let her see it. So let me ask you this while we're doing this. What do you think of the 3 guys?
I'm excited to see who you choose.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have an opinion because my opinion isn't always correct.
No, it's never correct. Come on, Joan.
Hey, this is tough.
She's writing a novel over here.
This, don't let them see it, because I gave notes. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, these are 3 great guys, and so you can't go wrong. This is tough.
Joan Marie, who do you think is the best match for Cara?
So the best match for Cara is Zach.
Zach. That's our pick, Zach. Come on over. Congratulations, guys. Hey, we want to make sure you guys have a great start this time. So we're going to be sending you all to dinner on us. Congratulations, Zach. Thanks to the Bachelors, to Cara, and to Joan Marie. We'll be right back. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're going to enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.